From Music City, USA, it's Nashville Now. Tonight, a special 65th anniversary salute to the Grand Ole Opry with special guest, George Jones.
I know that you're a big fan of this fellow over here getting ready to sing.
Yeah.
Why don't you bring him on?
Boy, it's a great song for tonight, too, Ralph.
Yes, it really
Who's
is.
gonna fill their shoes? Here's the possum, George Jones.
All right.
You know this old world is full of sinners, but just a few are chosen to tear your heart out when they sing. Imagine life without all your radio heroes, like the outlaw that walks through Jesse's dream. No, there'll never be another red-headed stranger, a man in black and Folsom prison blue. The Okie from Muskogee, our hello, darling. Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. Gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes? God bless the boys from Memphis, blue suede shoes and Elvis. Much too soon he left this world. They tore up the 50s, old Jerry Lee and Charlie, and Go Cat Go still echoes through the years. But you know the heart of country music, it still beats in Luke the Drifter. You can tell it when he sings, I saw the light. Poor Marty, Hank and Lefty, why I can feel them here right there on this silver eagle rolling through the night. Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes? Yes, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes.
Georgie, welcome to the show.
Any of their shoes.
Love you so much, you old idiot.
Good to see you again, George.
Brett, what's up,
George, who wrote that beautiful song?
Well, I believe it was Max Barnes and, oh, me. You caught me off guard, Ralph.
Anyway,
Troy Sills.
It's a beautiful tribute.
It
to
sure
all those
is.
nice
Troy
people.
Sills and I believe Max Barnes helped him.
You know, I used to interview George, and I'd say, George, who inspired you? Who were some of your heroes? And you would always mention Roy Acuff.
Well, he was the first. Him and between him and Bill Monroe, and not taken away from Bill Monroe, but Roy Acuff had to be the one because that's the only one I remember ever hear in country music when I was just a baby, you know.
You used to sing a lot of his songs, didn't you?
Oh my goodness, that's all it was. That's all you could sing. That's all was out.
Did you have a little problem the first time you were ever on the Opry?
Well, I sure did. It was really a great thrill, you know, to know that it was the first time and to get a chance to be on the Grand Ole Opry. And I was, needless to say, you know, I was very, very nervous. And here I am fixing to go on, and they tell me I don't belong to the union, and so I can't play my guitar. Well, I'm just like this, you know, I'm nervous, and I said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. And back then, I couldn't afford a jacket, you know, and I just had a shirt and pants on. And so I was standing back there talking to little Jimmy Dickens and George Morgan. And one or the other, I believe it was Little Dickens, they were calling me. Grant, I think it was Grant. I think it was already calling me out, and I'm scared. I'm scared to go out. And one or the other, I think it was Dickens, he threw the guitar around my neck and he said, well, go on, I'll take the responsibility. So that's the only thing that saved me.
Well, did Dickens take the responsibility?
Yeah, nobody said nothing.
George,
I believe he could have handled it back then.
I want to thank you for coming, and I understand Hank Snow and you both have to leave us a little early tonight. Hank, I sincerely want to thank you for coming and being with us tonight and being a part of our salute.
It's great to see Hank.
And it's always a pleasure to be with any of the country music people, especially you, Ralph.
Thank you. And George, I'm glad you sang that song. I think that fit what we were doing tonight perfectly.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let's say good night to Hank Snow and George Jones, and we'll be right back right after this.